There's only four of us here, so
Well, it's reading that we're alive now. So the subject is.
but yeah, we see black bears. I mean, I've seen one mountain lion in my life, and that was crossing the road in front of me. Wolves never. I've never seen a wolf. But black bears, I've seen plenty.
Gimp
But
Geek says it's a legit show on Vancouver Island living with rain, bears, wolves, and mountain lions.
yep, and they're miles away from each other. I mean, they're not like they can team up or anything like that. They're miles. 7.4 miles. I mean, they could probably see smoke in different of one another, maybe depending on what cove they're in, what channel or whatever. But there's no communication whatsoever.
Yeah, I was thinking about your question, Mutt, about my what I might have here. No,
Right.
I've got a 30-foot camping trailer. And even if I had another 30-foot camping trailer jam packed with, let's say, quarter it up, 4 quarters, um, water in the back, food right there in the middle, and then medical supplies, and then ammo and stuff like that. If I had that right there would support God knows how many people for how long, but sooner or later it's gonna run out.
Yep.
But I don't have that. I've got this 30-foot camping trailer with a big old bed in the back that takes up that whole back room. I've got a little closet, a small deep freeze, and I can't. No. Yeah, there's this 3-bedroom house over here, and it's empty since my folks moved off. But uh, I'm not allowed to use that for anything.
Right.
And then those sheds in the back belong to my folks. This land here is borrowed from them. I live here by permission.
Right.
And I do work around here to maintain the place to earn my keep.
True. Yep.
I maintain the yard and the fence, and I tend to my mom's flower beds and all that, keep everything looking good. And I do the pest control, spraying and spreading poison and stuff, and try to keep their house decent in case they won't move back.
Yeah.
I can picture myself eating my dog's dog food. Come a shit hit the fan situation. I'd offer them a bowl of what we got here, gravy train. The good stuff. Beefy classic. I say, yeah, well, I ain't got much to offer. You can have a bowl of gravy train.
Thank God you're where you're at and I'm where I'm at, because if shit hits the fan and I'm hungry, I might picture your dog's leg as a delicacy.
I'm thinking the same thing. I said a while ago I was petting on that dog thinking about this whole thing, and I'm thinking, Little Bear, you might just serve the greatest purpose in the world as man's best friend.
And he may be
save my life in the ultimate way.
He might be looking at you thinking the same thing.
He won't even touch raw meat.
No, that'd be a tough decision right there.
That's where people don't know me very well.
I know. I put little people down, and it's a heartbreaking. I'll never own another animal in my life. I own chickens. I mean, I've got chickens, but as far as a dog, I've never owned a cat. Never had a cat. But
I ate a cat.
Do what now?
I ate a cat once, but I didn't kill it.
Well, I had a cat too. I went to East Peking Chinese. I know that was cat. There wasn't no chicken.
That had to be.
That was cat. I've never seen it. It was okay. That it wasn't a cat.
Oh, I was over in Indian Territory, Oklahoma. Dang, we got 9 whole people watching.
Hell of a deal says I ate gravy train once. Wasn't that bad? It's not. It's really not. I've had gravy train.
And milk bone dog biscuits, hell, they just taste like a piece of hard baked bread.
Biscuits are good. I like them. And you'll make people sick eating them things. You will.
And they hadn't even thought about sampling the dang thing.
Yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with them. You get your
But
bed.
I can tell you from my personal experience here in the past couple months, I thought, I wonder what those milk bone dog biscuits do taste like. 'Cause I bought a box for Little Bear, and he won't hardly eat them. So I took one of them, broke off a piece, and I said, all right then. We chewed it up, and it was just like hard baked bread.
Yeah, one thing. Let's get on a different note, kind of, sort of. I mean, you know, flour. I mean, I know we don't have a lot of people out there. We've got 8 watching, but I mean, flour, so cheap. Get some baking powder, water. You can make bread. Simple, simple. Dutch stove bread. You can make bread over a fire. I mean, there's so many different ways. Bannock bread, I believe that's what it's called. Bannock. It's called Bannock bread.
I've heard of it.
Bannock. But it's the same bread. If it makes a turd, that's all that matters. I mean, but there's so many different things. People are getting afraid of tuna.
I wouldn't eat no seafood. Nothing that comes out of the ocean these days.
Well, you're going to get it anyway, so don't worry about it. I mean, if it's got radiation in it, you already got it, so I wouldn't sweat that. Like I said, if it makes a turd,
Have you ever seen that movie Steel Frontier?
hmm, I don't know. I don't really rely on movies in that sense. I've not seen that one though.
Oh, it's just entertainment. It's got this the beginning of it. All right, where's that echo coming from? It's back.
Me?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me echoing?
Nope. Anyone
All
out
right,
there?
it's gone now. But anyway, this guy at the beginning of the movie, it shows him taking aim on some critter out in the wood, out in the desert, and he shoots it. And he goes over and he runs a Geiger counter type thing over it, and it's just rattling like hell. And he says, "Oh, F it." And he goes and he cooks it and eats it.
Well,
He says, "Oh, fuck it." And then he goes and cooks it and eats it, and that's it.
well, food's food.
But it's ridden with radiation. There's that damn echo.
I'm gonna punch you in my headphones in case it's me. Yeah, I just want people to be okay. That's the main thing.
Well, let's see if this thing. Oh no, it's still echoing.
I'll punch you, so it might be me. Still echoing.
Sometimes it's me. I can hear myself echoing, but now it seems to be gone.
Yeah, I got a headset on.
I don't have a headset. I'm gonna have to find something to. Hell, the headset that I have I used to use a cell phone headset, but uh, I started using my Razor phone, my old V3 Razor phone from back in the 90s.
Right. Well, hell of a deal says in the near future bugs will be a main source of food. he
Well,
could, he or she. I mean, I don't know if that's male or female. No disrespect to
the hell
them.
of a deal is that's a man.
Okay,
That's
but in the same sense, bugs will be bait for fish for a while
uh-huh.
because what I feel is coming on. It's going to make the Depression of 1929 to 1933 look like nothing happened. What's happening? What's coming to us is going to make Depression look like cakewalk. I mean, back
You ever heard of people making cookies out of red worms?
I ain't heard that one yet, but when
You can
you're
make flour out of them, but it's a process. I think the dog wants out now that the sun's down.
when you're hungry enough, you're going to eat. I'm telling you that. People say, "Well, I wouldn't eat possum. I wouldn't eat coon. I wouldn't eat groundhog. I wouldn't eat none of that shit." You get hungry enough, you'll eat the flesh off of them. I'll tell you what, you will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got squirrels in the freezer right now.
I got a possum in the freezer. I ain't kidding.
I have problems skinning possums. That smell, whatever smell they're putting off at the time,
They got a
it's
stink to them, but you just cook the stink out. Don't worry about it. Just cook it out.
well, after you get the skin off, I would reckon the smell would be gone pretty much.
Well, the damn thing's been rummaging through everything it could. It don't. It's not like a. It's been going through freaking garbage half its life. It ain't like it's gonna have a good pelt. I mean, if it had been a black pelt, if it had been a black pelt, the pelt was worth $5, but it was silver pelt. It wasn't worth a buck, so it wasn't even worth the skin except for the meat.
But
Well, that's the way it is.
I asked no boy once. I asked no boy once what raccoon pelts was worth, and he said $5. And I said, I'll be damned if I'm gonna sell my poos for $5. I
Right.
just make something out of them. But this whole economic collapse thing that people talk about happening, and I'm coming to your house, and I've got sad news for them. I'm not able to support them. I mean,
Right.
they might be eating bread made out of earthworm flour.
Yep.
Yeah, a whole bunch of night crawlers out here.
Yeah. Jim just made a comment. He said, "Shit, has some word with the dollar collapse. BS bullshit. I've worked all my life, but I've been in the hospital for most of the past 5 years and having to depend on disability right now. I'm afraid that could stop, and it will. If the dollar does
Yeah.
collapse, you're collapsed. I mean, start what you just said, Gimp, earlier. Start buying ramens. I don't. If it makes a turd, it makes a turd. I mean, the sodium and the water. Your water supply is the main thing. The ramen noodles, the sodium. Yeah, ramen noodles ain't the very nutritious thing, but college students live on them. So I'd say, and like I said, I've got over 100 cases of them. So yeah, buy beans, buy rice. Rice goes brown rice for the protein, not just white rice, but brown rice because you'll get more protein out of the brown than you will the white.
Brown rice. That sounds
Brown,
like some sound advice.
well, brown rice has more protein than white. I mean, white will make a turd, but brown rice will give you nutrients.
Dang, we got bouncing between 10 and 11 viewers now.
Yeah.
But
I just want people to be okay. That's my heart. And if
I
they come,
want people to be okay too, but whenever
well,
they come running at my house saying, "Hey, Mister Mountain Man, survivalist dude, go shoot us a deer," I said, "The damn deer are gone."
they will be. They will. That's another thing that I meant to say earlier. 1929, 1933, and I wasn't there. I was born 1964. In 19 from 1929, 1933, wildlife's about killed out because of hunters. You couldn't find a squirrel. You couldn't find a deer, grouse, turkey, rabbit, dove. I mean, they were about killed out. People are going to eat, and if it come down to all them getting killed out, the next thing is going, and even cows. I mean, they're of course butchering cows, chickens, and all that. But the next thing after that was human. So, but
Uh,
I mean,
there
we're
ain't
looking at
no way. There
right.
ain't no way I'm gonna eat human flesh.
Your redneck, come on in the house.
Redneck Cockerham.
Redneck school. I like redneck.
Diseases CAU caused by cannibalism. Kuru.
Kuru.
Kuru. Kuru. Kuru. Is uniquely rare. Other TSEs are more famous. Most notable is bovine spongiform encephalopathy or
God,
mad cow disease.
well, brother, we're not in Africa or nothing like that. It sounds like Kuru is a different nation. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Of course, we
It's the
ain't,
name of a incurable degenerative neurological disorder.
I'd say cook the meat a little bit better.
Epidemic. You were right. It's epidemic to tribal regions of Papua New Guinea. It is a type of transmissible or contagious spongiform encephalopathy. The term kuru derives from the four-word kuraya or guraya, or means to shake or tremble. If a person has got like almost like Parkinson's like symptoms,
Yeah, I could see that.
body tremors that are classically symptom of, that's where they got that from to put in that movie, The Book of Eli.
Yeah.
They got some facts there. It seemed to me like and put them in that movie. But these people in these tribes, and I'm thinking, yeah, if a person goes around eating human flesh, sooner or later they're going to develop some kind of dang sickness.
Skin it.
Cooler causes physiological as well as neurological effects that ultimately lead to death.
Yeah, redneck. Got to laugh out loud. Oh gosh, he's right though. Redneck says laugh out loud. They mean like a on the Book of Eli where the old couple was shaking after.
Shaking.
Well, he said shaking. It
Yeah.
was shaking. Yeah, same thing. But yeah,
He
Eli
meant
was.
he must have missed that H key or didn't hit it hard enough
Oh, we know that. Yeah, but yeah. Thank
after
you for
eating too
enlightening me
much
on that.
human meat.
Yeah, yeah. But they were wicked people too. Come on in. We'll feed you. Come on
Yeah,
in.
I found some meat.
Yep. Come on in. What is that? What is that on that show? Walking Dead. What was that called? Terminus or something like that? Or
I
can't
don't know. I haven't seen enough of that show to know anything much.
watch something on that. I can't remember what it was called, but I can't remember. Where they were all cannibals. That was kind of shit. You better watch that for.
Oh well, the good news is Kuru takes 5 to 20 years to incubate
Well, I'll be
following
dead.
following initial exposure.
Yeah.
The clinical stage lasts an average of 12 months, and then you die. Go downhill slowly.
Gip goes back. That's funny. That's funny. He said, I bet plenty of women, but never filled me up. Made them happy, though.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all
made
that
him
matters.
happy. Got my mustache all sticky.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All
That's funny.
right now. Let's see. Kuru is known as Shiver. The percentile or asymptomatic phase is also called the incubation period, which lasts between possibly 5 to 20 years following initial exposure. The clinical stage lasts average of 12 months. The symptoms of Kuru are divided into three specific stages. The first ambulant stage exhibits unsteady stance or gait, means you're walking funny, or decreased muscle control, tremors, deterioration of speech, dysarthria or slurred speech. In the second and secondary stage, the patient is incapable of walking without support and suffers ataxia or loss of muscle coordination and severe tremors. Furthermore, the victim is emotionally unstable and depressed, yet has an uncontrolled sporadic laughter. Interestingly, the tendon reflexes are still normal at this point. The final terminal stage, the patient is incapable of sitting without support, suffers severe ataxia, no muscle coordination, is unable to speak, and is incontinent or unable to restrain natural discharges or evacuations of urine or feces, has dysphagia, difficulty swallowing, is unresponsive to their surroundings, and acquires ulcerations or sores.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But no, I think I would definitely shoot and eat my dog before
Yeah,
I'd eat any human flesh.
but your dog ain't going to last but about 5 days. I mean, you got to
Rob,
look realistically.
he's
I
like,
mean,
well, I've been feeding him some, lots of meat here recently with this economic collapse. I've been buying a little extra chicken. See, here you go, fatten yourself up there, boy.
yeah, but your dog, I mean, you got to look at it in a realistic way. You've got no refrigeration. I mean, if you took it, and had materials to package it and put it in a spring to keep it cool. I mean, even if you smoke the dog, you're still going to have meat for probably a week. I mean, be realistic about it. I mean, how much
Last,
meat, how much food do
maybe a
you
last
consume?
resort.
I
Feed my
know.
own company.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, people got to be realistic about it. I mean, your dog, of course, going to be last resort, but you've also got to sit there. Okay, I'm going to kill my dog, and I'm going to cook my dog, or I'm going to smoke my dog, and you're still only going to have a week's worth of food. Are you going to feed yourself? You got someone with you? There's you got to be realistic about what's coming.
I ain't gonna have nobody here with me.
You know what I mean? Well, you got 6 1/2 dozen. I mean, people out there listening to what we're talking about. Some people out there got 5. Some people have none. Some people have it themselves. They've got 2. They've got 3. They've got they may want to feed their dog. Humans. I mean, you never know. Give the dog
Gimp Gig,
tidbits. You
Gimp
know.
Gig says, "I just don't think I'd taste very good." Well, on that token right there, I'll say I'm tough and bony and stringy. It'd take a long time to, you'd have to pressure cook my sorry ass.
Hey, it worked. No, I don't want to even go. I mean, I'm going there for a reason because a lot of people are going to go there. I
And
mean,
I'm a smoker.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out there that they don't care. They won't care. They will not. I mean, people
No,
that have not prepped, that have not done shit, that they
that have
will.
read what I read about that disease called Kuru.
Well, yeah, Kuru.
I mean, good God. I read that and it hit home for me, and that right there is what has it carved in stone. Well, in my hard head, I am not going to partake of human flesh for fear of that Kuru stuff.
Yeah, like I say, you say that now, but you get hungry. There's things that you'll eat that you won't even fathom. That's my heart, but I just leave it at that.
I just use a human for bear bait.
There may not be no more bears.
That
There's
might
no more
not.
bears, no rabbits, no doves, no nothing, no turkeys, no deer. You got to figure what's predicted right now. Possum, coons. I mean, go down the food line, the food chain.
Rats.
That might be good.
Rat is good.
Yeah, but rat ain't.
Squirrel. Squirrel's a rat.
It's a
Rodent.
squirrel's a magnificent rat. I like squirrel.
Squirrel just a rat in a cute wrapper.
Yep. And right now you can sell the tail to Meps for about 20 cents a tail.
I've got about a dozen of them damn things packed in salt.
Yep. About 20 cents a tail. Woohoo! Costs you more shipping and handling.
Hmm. I'm going to do another video on survival food. Uh, it's not going to be anything freeze dried. It's going to be alive and crawling, and I'm going to eat it right there on camera.
Magates?
No,
Oh, I
uh,
just checking.
grub worms, and maybe some night crawlers. Night crawlers are good. Don't
Nightcrawler's
chew them
protein.
up. Just swallow them.
I chew them buggers' faces off in a heartbeat.
Just
Nightcrawlers, no. I'd let them slither on down, but a mealworm or anything that's got teeth, I'd chew their heads off in a heartbeat.
you take a grub worm and big old white grub worms, and you pinch the head and crush them jaws, and just
Yep.
swallow them like a big old capsule.
Yeah, but what you kind of just said was you would swallow them whole, but I wouldn't, bro, man. Genuine.
Yeah, he's good people, but can I put a rifle in his hand and depend on them to stay up all night
I don't
shooting
know.
critters?
Well, I don't know if I could. I don't know if you could depend on me to stay up all night. I mean, I don't know if it could depend on you. I mean, I'd have to, if I was going out, I'd go tap on your
Oh,
shoulder and say, "Man, I can't make it. Give me a repost. I mean, bring someone to my post because I'm
but
gonna fail."
to my way of thinking, the guards need to be taken care of the most. They get extra rations, extra if they smoke, they get extra tobacco, extra coffee, extra everything.
Now, I beg to differ on that. Don't pamper the guards. No, everyone gets same rations, same thing. No, you don't pamper someone to save someone. You take care of each other. There's no pampering. Y'all in shit hit span mode, you don't pamper one. No. I beg to differ on that. Now I will go there.
I was just thinking along the lines of take. It's like almost like cleaning your firearms. You got to take care of your firearms, and they take care
Yes.
of you. You got to take
Well,
care of your guards so they can have the ability to stay up all night.
that's true, but you take care of everyone. You don't pamper one to another. That's why we're in the shit we're in. Because the the reason we're in the shit we're in because these people feel that they're entitled. There should be no entitlement. You work for what you got. Everyone works for what they got. That's my
I
heart.
see your point. I see your point. I do very clearly.
Yeah.
Million M100 said you gotta be careful with them things, Mountain Man. They'll set all kinds of chit on fire. He
Yep.
says he loves his fire starter, works but way better than I thought it would. I'll be dang.
And Uper comes back in and goes, only if you're fatting them to eat. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And shit on that
Super
curry. What was that curry disease? Was that Kuru or Curry? It's like
Kuru. I
was that
pronounce
like
it Kuru.
was that like Popo Curry or that's like Popo or I'm just messing with you. Must smell good. It must smell good.
I just let a cigarette.
I'm just it is what it is, man.
Mm.
Now I got you choked up. You got yourself choked up. You gotta have
Got
fun,
myself
though.
choked up. I just lit half a cigarette.
I
No,
figure I'll do it.
I make my own menthol tobacco,
Mm.
and that stuff is stout.
Yeah, I make my own too, but mine ain't menthol. Mine just hard cut. Good stuff.
I buy this natural American spirit tobacco and put menthol in it and put it in the toaster oven, and whenever it comes out, it's dry and good God, it's so strong it takes your breath away.
Yeah. Gimp come back said US is so populated. Your only real chance if you have to bug out is to build an underground shelter that you can hide the entrance to. Yeah, but you'll never hide. You can for so long, but you got to have vents. I mean, I can understand what he's kind of saying. I mean, underground shelter.
Edward Page just popped up with dog farts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't farted yet.
Howdy,
No,
Edward. How you doing?
but I mean, he makes a good point. But your underground shelter may get you killed too. I mean, it's dog eat dog. I mean, it's going to be dog eat dog. And I hate to be, I am going after the apocalypse or after shit hits the fan scenario. I am. I'm not going to sit there and fiddle part around with Jade Helm and all that. No, they are. They are on a roll. They're going state to state to state. They have an agenda. They will not lose the power they have. I mean, with Monsanto, they've been starving us to death. The nutrients in the food is bullshit. I mean, yeah, they can feed the world, but with what? Nothing. The nutrients are gone. It take 25 to 30 years right now to bring food back to what 3,000 years ago because they want us dead. And anyone who thinks beyond that is an idiot. That's my heart. And I would too. If I was an independent, and you can't really say Walmart's independent, whatever, I digress on that one too. But they were wanting to start a union. So Walmart said, well, if you want to start a union, no store, no employees, bye. Plumbing issues, roofing issues. Yeah, I'd shut it down too in a heartbeat. I would. No, you're not going to form that crap. Now, the Constantina wires on some and the barbed wire that goes from building to building, I got it. It is a very military fortified establishment. I'll put it to you like that. It has everything any military would need, from socks to shoes to boots to food to oh heck yeah, in a heartbeat. If I was, I would do the same thing. And I got to digress on that because I know a little bit more than that. But I think y'all can read between the lines. It's stupid. I don't think there's a stupid person here. But yeah, they're set up militarily. They're all procedurally, staged. I mean, they're put in the right place. Uh, God dang, you sound like you're using the Enigma.
Like what?
Sounds like you're using the Enigma. I mean, like a German sub U-boat.
I'm trying to answer a message. I invited John from the Prepared Mind channel, but he's unable to join at this time. I'll just say that. He'd like to, he says.
It's okay. I mean, Gimp. I mean, there's good people out there. Gimp's good people. I mean,
I sent him an invite.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
shoot.
Hell of a deal says I'm too old to run away myself. I'm too old too, brother. I am. I really am. I ain't gonna run nowhere. I ain't bugging out nowhere. If they want to fight, they're coming too. I don't give a shit if I'm on YouTube or I don't Twitter, don't do all that other stuff, or never on the cell phone. But I know they're watching this. But if they want to fight, come on, more power to it.
Oh, I got some ugly stuff in store for raiders and stuff like that. I bought about 15 pounds of flechettes,
We all
two
do.
pound of black powder.
We all do, man. I mean, I would hate to be the one coming door to door. If that's what they want, that's what they're going to get. I mean, one thing, we talked about on ASM last night, ASM
Mm-hmm.
on Loose Chat was, the way cops are doing now. I mean, they're out of control. Out of
I watched
control.
that whole thing. I
Well,
watched that whole thing.
they're out of control. It's not just one incident, it's several. I mean, you would think that they would bow down at one point, but they're not. They're not bowing down. They're making it worse on themselves. I mean, their badge, and I respect law enforcement. My family's law enforcement. My family's military. But these people, I don't know. They are taking that badge, they're turning it into a target, and they are pure. They're in pure foobar. They are fucking up beyond all recognition. That's my whole. They are making themselves a target. And if they think that they are stronger than the American people, they're fucked up in the head. Excuse my language, but they are.
It's all right.
I told you I'd do the F bomb. But if they think they're going to keep getting away with what they're doing, I mean, shooting people innocent for a front plate on it, you're missing a front tag and shoot the guy point blank in the head, and then say he tried to run me over. Come on, give me a break. It only plays so far. The American people are not stupid. We read through this. Their day's coming. It's like I said last night. They can do this so much, and then they are a target. And we will see in our lifetimes cops being killed more than you'll see civilians. It'll turn. It's gonna turn. And the cops are gonna start going, what are you doing, MM? You gonna go out and shoot someone today? No, I don't think so. Might get shot.
Um, I think they'll be looking after their own when shit hits the fan.
Nah, they'll be looking out, yeah, for their own families and themselves.
Mhm.
Not their brotherhood, but themselves. Because
Yeah.
right now what they're doing is looking out for each other on the force.
I watched a video by a man that retired from the U.S. Army Rangers because he retired from the Army and he was I think he was right about in his late 50s, early 60s, and he said, he said the title of it had in there, Army Ranger retires because of Obama. And we were talking about policemen and stuff like this, and it just kind of clicked in my head what he said. He said 90% of the U.S. military will fire on American citizens. He
No,
said there'll be a 10% that won't.
no,
But this man is he was a career military man, and he said they're slowly weeding out.
and it's going to be a
Uh,
bad one. And I will
oh yeah,
say this, I will say this to everyone out there: target the weapon systems. The only way that we can win this battle is to get our military equipment back. We have paid for it. We need it. That's the only way we can win this battle. Get our equipment back that we have paid for. Every inch of it. If anyone comes to your house, your home, your neighborhood, your territory, take their equipment. That is the only way we can win this war. And I'm telling you that from my heart. That is the only way we can do it. If you want to go with our pea shooter AR-15s, or if you got an automatic, you're still fucked. Fubar, you are fucked. Get
use
their
what you got
equipment.
to take what you can.
Get their equipment. Get their rations. Take their best. Take everything they've got. If they're going to fight against you, fight against them. Do not fiddle fart around. That's the only way we can win. I digress.
Yeah,
I
that was
digress.
that was exactly what
Well,
my tactics would be. To
that's how
use
you
what
have
I
to be.
got to take what I can
You've got to
in a
take their weapon
situation like that.
systems. We paid for them. We paid for everything they've got. So why not take what we paid for back? That's going to kill us. So that's my heart. And that's all I'm going to digress. I'll be back in a minute. I'll probably be banned off YouTube after that comment. That was a
But
good one.
whenever it comes,
I want to look out for the little people. That's mine. I don't give a shit. If we don't make this world safe, I don't know.
oh boy, let's see here.
I look at it like this. The reason this happening right now, because we have the strongest people against a tyrannical government to fight them. That's the way I look at it. I mean, this coming right now, I've looked at this so many years. We are the strongest individuals that can fight this and make it work and make it happen. That's my heart. We can make this. We can turn this around, but it's not going to be with phone calls or emails. It's going to be with a fight. But we are that strong to do this, and that's my heart.
I think about the nation on a whole,
Well, you
as a
can't,
whole. Holy mackerel.
brother. You can't fix stupid.
We got millions upon millions of people that just live their lives every day unaware or don't want to know
Yeah, yep.
what's really going on.
Well, they just,
They're not
yeah.
preparing. They're not preparing.
No.
not their minds or not physically with stored up items. And those are the ones I feel sorry for the most. But you know, yeah, somehow or another, you just gotta. I gotta shove that off to the back of my mind.
Dead, dead, dead. They wouldn't
Sad.
know. It's true. When the grid goes down, in my heart, man, I hate to be a I'm just telling you the
Visit
scenario that I
the,
go ahead, brother.
the Patriot nurse. She tells all about who dies first and shit hit the fan.
Yeah, if you're on oxygen, you're on medication, you've got no food, you've got no water, you're football. You're done, done, dead deal. There's no if, ands, or shape around it. I mean, you're done. You're fucked. Bottom line. There's the F bomb. Excuse my language, but
That's
you're
okay.
fucked. Well, it's bottom line. If you have not prepared at this point with the shit going on, then you put yourself in poo bar. So, and I will not have anyone comes to my home or my neighbors' homes and wants to ransack them. I'll kill them dead or in fucking 4 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Doesn't mean nothing. I will kill them dead or in shit. That's my heart.
I seen a man in the chat here the other night. Well, not here the other night, about a week ago, and he said, "If I come to somebody's house and my family's starving and I'm refused, I will kill them." He said, and
Well,
I said, "Okay, I know to watch out for this guy."
well, I'll tell you this right now. I will. I will kill a motherfucker dead or in fuck. I will not play around. I don't give a shit if fucking NSA saw that.
What was that? Well, it looks like I'm sitting here. Well, here I is. I don't know. I don't know if those were blanks or what that Mutt was firing. Everybody's wondering what you were shooting a while ago.
9 mil.
9 millimeter?
Yep.
Are you outside?
No. Was I
Were
supposed
those
to be?
was those blanks?
No.
Okay. Somebody's wondering, was it a 9 millimeter or oh, wait a minute. Hell of a deal said, did he just put a clip through his walls? And then he said magazine. Gimp Geek said magazine.
No, it's a clipazine.
Clippers. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a couple of stripper clips for this British 303 that I got.
Oh, that's a sweet weapon. That is a good weapon system right there. 303 is
Hell
awesome.
yeah, that's bolt action. I'm gonna have to make every round count, and I've got to get some stripper clips and some extra box magazines.
And this, God, let me get his name right.
No more sushi, no more.
No more sushi, no more. I like sushi, kind of, sort of. I like freaking pickled herring better, but
The meteor's coming, and
it's
I'm
yeah.
not worried about taxes this year.
I ain't worried about taxes for the last 5, so
I ain't worried
I
about
concur.
meteor.
I can. I am worried about the meteor. Of course, they're making that freaking damn. It'll
I'm
probably
not.
hit.
I'm not Superman. I can't stop a meteor from hitting the Earth, and so I ain't gonna worry about it.
You know what's funny about that though? With the technology that we should have, we realistically should be able to take a meteor out of orbit towards Earth. If they can send a freaking rocket or whatever they send to freaking Mars or Pluto, you would think they could send a rocket up there to put a bump on a freaking meteor and kind of bump it out of the path of the Earth. But I think in my heart
Yeah,
they just want us dead. And he comes back and says it's all radioactive.
who's radioactive?
Uh,
It's all
no,
radioactive. No more sushi, no
no
more.
more sushi, no more. It's all radioactive. Then Gimp comes back and says, no need to worry. If it's your time, it's your time. Yeah, it's true. It is. But I at least like to have a little bit of fight before these sons of bitches go underground and steal all our fucking money. At least
Yeah.
little fight, you know, while they're prepared. We're sitting there. I mean, it's almost like the Eloys against the Morlocks. I mean, shit, they steal all your damn money, go underground. Then the big horn,
Yeah.
and the Eloys come fucking, okay, thank you for the fruit. Okay, now you're going to eat us.
I watched that show too. That what was it? The Time
That
Machine.
was, yeah. If it ain't the same damn thing, I don't know.
It's amazing at
I love it.
how our society resembles that mess this day and
It
age.
does. Man, it does. It's, I mean, everyone says sheeple and all this shit. No, it's Eloys and Warlocks. I mean, that's the way I look at it. These little beady eyed, blinking eyed little bastards. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. But I kind
It's
of
a
want to
mess.
live. I kind of see they want to go underground. Well, see, I kind of want to go underground and see what they're living like, and let them come up top and see what we're living like. I mean, I want a different world.
Somebody removed their comment. Somebody commented and then removed it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
someone's probably making a snide comment or something like that.
And then they decided to delete their own comment. I didn't. Yeah,
It's
14 watching and 12 thumbs up. Yay. Thank you.
kind of. I mean, I wish get Gimpin on here, and if they want to come in, bring them on in.
Gimp, you want to come in here? The delay will probably be a little bit in him hearing me say that. We're reliving 1928 right now, Gimp says, but with more technology to see it coming.
Gimp is 100% correct. Yeah, he's above beyond on that one. That comment, he is right. 1929 was a crash, and with technology, it's gonna. You got to think. You got to think. 1929 was a crash. You didn't have EBT cards. You didn't have welfare. I mean, they stripped the banks. They stripped Social Security. Well, Social Security began in 1933, but they stripped all bank accounts. All the bank shut down for 2 weeks and stripped all Social Security or security boxes and stripped all bank accounts in 2 weeks. Same thing, Greece, but they only took 45%. Same thing's coming. They're going to strip, the rich are going to strip everyone's 401ks, IRAs. They're going to strip you blind. You better start pulling your money out now.
I
That's my
spend
hope.
all, I spend all my money every month. I spent so many years in the mainstream workforce working in places like chicken plants, furniture factories, uh, places like that. But hell, the first so many years of my uh, working life was spent trying to support a family, like my wife and her two kids. And then I ended up getting hurt. Now I'm stuck on this disability check. And I get put down, shoved down, insulted, and messed around, jerked around on account of that. Called, I get called leech on society and crap like that, and sucking off the government tit. I said, hell, I paid that damn money in.
Yep.
It's government managed, but it's private funds.
I put it to you like this. I mean, I got laid off. I had a 401k with 20,000 bucks in it. I knew I was going to get laid off. I took two damn good people. Do not pay your taxes. They are voluntary. State taxes are different. Federal taxes are different. Quit paying for more tax. You don't have to. Go ahead, Gimp. I'll shut up. Gimp. Gimp.
What up, Gim?
Gimp. He's muted now.
He unmuted himself twice.
He
I
might
heard
be having
something.
speaker problems or something like that, or mic. Gimp, you there, bro? Anyway, we'll let him get his. I don't know what to do on that part.
Um, he'll get it figured out eventually, I reckon.
We're missing so many comments in the external. That sucks.
I'm watching. I got the chat kind of scrunched up and reduced a little bit over here, and I'm looking at our chat here. And I'm looking at the external at the same time. I learned that from Dooley, my Buster 45.
Yeah, Dooley's good people. I like Dooley.
I watched his video how to do a live event, and he showed how he kind of uses the little arrow feature to scrunch everything up, the cursor to
Right.
kind of size down the internal chat box to where you can see the external chat. Gimp Geek says his must not be working.
Yeah, I see that. Well, I'll tell Gimp plug it in. I don't know what to say. Plug
I'm
it
just
in.
I'm just using my microphone that's built into this laptop.
He's gonna back out and come back in. Now, Gimp's good people. He really is.
I think he's been subscribed to my channel for a long time. But shoot, I've got all kinds of people subscribed to my channel that don't even watch the dang video.
I do. I may not comment, but I watch on. I mean, I do. Some I comment on, some I don't. But I ain't never giving you a thumbs down or nothing.
I wouldn't blame you if you did. I say some pretty offensive stuff at times. Water over there. Aquatainer. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's I got two little Aquatainer juice.
Yeah. You're a survivor. That's no doubt about that. Same way here.
But, back there hanging on that upper cabinet door. That's the supplies I use to mail stuff out. The fire steels and stuff. That round roll is foam that I use to wrap everything up and make sure it don't get damaged while it's in the mail.
Yeah, it's the same way. I ain't no different. No
But
doubt.
Jay Waterston asked if I have any outdoor stories about my mentors. They just they'd teach me whatever they could, in the backyard, or give me a suggestion or whatever, and then I take it out in the woods and put it into practical use and modify it to where it worked for me.
Yeah.
Now let's see, Mr. Cribbs, his fan up, and he'd get that piece of white meat out of there, and he'd take that little intestine off, and he'd pop that sucker in his mouth, chew it up, and swallow it, and he said, "Now you do the same." And I says, "What? Really?" I'm 12, 13, 14 years old, and at the time, and I said, "All right." I did the same, and it wasn't bad.
No, it's called them little things many lobsters, what I call them. Crawfish, whatever they want to call them, same thing. But yeah, just boil that sucker up, pop that tail up, pop that meat, and that's all. I mean, you pop the head off too. I mean, same thing. It's pure protein. Ain't no doubt about that.
One thing I do need to do is get rid of this damn TV. It don't do nothing but sit there and collect dirt.
Well, what kind of TV is it?
It's a Bell Howell.
Well, is it a tube TV? That one behind you?
Yeah,
That sucker might.
it's good.
That
Huh?
sucker might wield some jewels. Don't know, brother. I got to click on that.
I don't know I don't know what it'd be worth. Hell, I accidentally put a 38 caliber round through the housing. It didn't damage any of the internals or nothing.
Lord have mercy.
I had an old Ivor and Ivor Ivor and Johnson
Yeah.
uh, 38 caliber pistol. The dang thing had a loading gate on it, and it had a hammer that had been tinkered with. One day it fell off of the bed and hit Little Bear's bed and shot a hole in the ceiling. And then another day I was sitting here peddling with it and accidentally almost shot a hole through the TV screen. It went through the plastic housing, and that hollow part right there, that hollow plastic housing didn't damage it, but for $50.
Did you sell it to an enemy?
No, I sold it
I
to. I
sold. I
went
sold
to
to
a
an
pawn
enemy.
shop.
Oh,
I
I
sold it
sold
to a
it.
pawn shop.
Yeah, I sold that to someone I didn't really like much.
it
Lord
was
have
bad.
mercy, brother.
It was a bad. It was old pistol. I could see burn marks. Those blue burn marks were like when you put something on a grinder.
Right.
I could see those burn marks on the hammer. I'm like, what in the world did somebody do with this pistol? It was in a bar traded. You know, guess somebody wanted to get rid of it real bad. Uh, I got rid of that pistol and I went and bought myself some food.
Yeah.
Now I got this. Now I got this nice pistol. A Ruger stainless steel Security 6 357 Magnum.
That's cool.
And
Is it loaded?
oh, is it loaded?
Okay, just checking.
Now, what's this look like?
Looks like rat shot.
It was. You can't hear it rattling, but I cut the end out, and I cut the end of that little plastic capsule out, and I dropped 3 balls of number 3 buck down in there. 20 gauge shell has 18 balls of number 3 buck, and they're just big enough to fit down inside that little plastic capsule, and then I put wax over the end.
Right.
And that's what I call my personal defense / hunting load. That's a no miss when it comes to rabbits.
Gotcha.
And squirrels and belly shooting an enemy.
Right. Let's bow off here, and we'll do this another day.
What's that?
Let's get off here and do this another day.
Oh. Go ahead and post this and let people watch it.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. It's your channel. But yeah, there's some things we need to keep to ourselves. I don't want to.
I was thinking about doing a demonstration video. That one go.
I can.
But whenever it comes, I shot a dang rabbit out here in the front yard with a 357 Magnum round. That holy mackerel! Right. It was at 30 paces. Not bad. There was quite a bit of meat left, and I've cooked it up for a little bear for dog food.
Are we still live?
Mm-hmm. Get gigs back.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good deal. I had to reboot for some reason. It wouldn't let me say anything.
Now, you're an outsider. They wouldn't let you in until they had you dialed in.
They censored me.
Yeah, we're all outsiders.
Well, Mutt, I have to ask, did you really unload your 9 through your wall?
No, I didn't. Yeah, it was in my floor. No, it's my floor.
Tell me you're kidding.
Sir?
Tell me you're kidding.
Reloading.
And what? Wait a minute. I didn't shoot nothing.
I know. I'm trying to protect you, brother.
Protect me from what?
I don't know. Hey, I'm trying to take take it off of you and bring it to me.
Okay.
It's the way I am. I hate bullies, We got a lot of bullies out there.
Bullies.
So I'm just trying to take them off of you and bring it to me first.
I used to take care of the bullies in school whenever they was picking on them poor little fellers.
And I sure do like the smell of gunpowder.
I do too. I keep some around and burn it every once in a while just to get that peaceful, calm feeling in the house.
Jim, have I done anything wrong?
No, you caught me completely off guard when I heard that, and that sounded awfully real. It didn't sound fake, so that's why I was asking.
Well, I don't play much. I never learned how to. Really don't know how to play. Let's call it like it is. I mean, are you gonna, the way that I look at it, when someone comes pounding on your door, you're gonna sit there and go, "Oh God, someone's at my door. Oh shit. Oh God, they're beating in my door. What am I gonna do? No, I'm gonna blow their asses away." That's pretty much what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go beyond that. I'm gonna shoot them on every perspective that I've got, out of every window. Every opportunity I get, I'm going to try to kill everyone that comes at my house. That's all I know. I will.
Make sure you
Um,
got something to cover them holes so others can't come up and look at you through them holes.
well, if they can get up to them holes, more power to them. If they can get up to those, then more power to them. But I'm trying to teach people, don't think about your walls because they won't. They won't. They will shoot tear gas through your walls. They will shoot any projectile through your walls to kill you. If you're an adversary to their damn heads off, well, you're going for Sharia law, my friend. Why are you going to chop heads off? Just fucking take a 22 at the cerebellum, put them out of their misery, and don't even bury them. Kick them off in a ditch. They ain't worth burying. Toss some hamburger, Edgar. That's funny. It's what it is.
Oh boy, what a mess. Hell, I ain't gonna be bothering with I don't know, I'm just hoping they just get along in this mess without having a whole bunch of people flooding in on me trying to eat up what little bit of grub that I got. I got duty squat. I make it from month to month, and that's about it. Day to day, month to month.
Fucking, I don't. I just know it's something is coming around the corner. You got Jade Ham, you got satellites, you got this, you got asteroids, you got so much. You got the government going underground. I mean, buying what 4 billion rounds plus that we don't even know about. MREs. I mean, they know something's coming. I mean, if you're sitting there thinking that the world's hunky dory, you got to have your head so far up your ass you can't see straight. I mean, I call it like I see it. But
Yeah.
there's more to it than meets the eye. You got the government, you got police, you got posse comitatus that has been suspended for I think 7 or 8 months, which means military can pretty much infiltrate the American citizens. I mean, you've got gosh, so much going on. Okay, they suspended the Patriot Act, but brought in the Freedom Act, which is 10 times worse than the Patriot Act.
That's what I was about to say. That this new Freedom Act is Patriot Act on steroids.
Yeah, it is. I mean, people just sit there and they just, oh, well, we got the Freedom Act now. You know, come on, people. Wake up. Start reading. I mean, you got Obamacare. Oh, well, what did Nancy Pelosi say? You know, I'll go back there. Oh, it's only 2,000. You don't need to read it. Just pass it. Then we'll read it. You know, come on. I mean, they're just stimulating. All they're doing is stimulating. Yeah. Just brain dead people. And I work at freaking Walmart. And I see these people every day. And the way I work at Walmart and I look at people that come in that store and I go, well, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. 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 Damn. Might have a chance. Yep, that's one I would like to fight with or fight beside. You're dead. 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 Dead.